Shannon, scale 1 to 10. How sure are you Dak will play Sunday night?
10.
10. Thank you, Dr. Sharpe.
Jerry Jones, so this is not even registered on his worry meter. So why should I be worried? I mean, Dr. Jones has spoken. Look, and plus, it's Wednesday, Skip. Just ease it back into practice. Don't do anything, strenuous. Just let him take it gradually build. We'll see Friday how it feels. Get on the plane Saturday, take off. And when they play? Sunday night? Sunday night, yeah. Get on the plane Saturday and be ready to go Sunday night. I am not concerned about this. I know you want to try to build this up like my quarterback is about to experience something, and it ain't going to happen. I'm not worried. You're not worried. Jerry Jones is not worried. CeeDee Lamb said the quarterback looked good to him. That's good enough for me.
Jerry Jones is now trying to speak something out of existence. He's trying to make it go away. So I'm going to ignore it so it will subside and just get well.
What about CeeDee?
He just said he looked normal. That's what he said, normal. And CeeDee's final line was, I'm 90% sure he's going to be out there. But he didn't say I'm 100%.
Okay,
you
90.
said 10.
I went 10.
Okay, are you going to go 9 out of 10?
No,
or 10
I'm going 10.
I don't get it. I'll go up to a 6 today just because I'm starting to be slightly optimistic. But also our man Ezekiel Elliott, said that Cooper Rush looked great in practice yesterday, and that I have all the faith in the world in him, and it seemed like he was planting seeds like we may just have to go forward with Cooper Rush. Undrafted out of Central Michigan, had one short stint back in 2017 in a real game in which he completed 1 of 3 passes for a grand total of 2 yards.
Why are you trying to oversell this?
Okay, I'm not trying to oversell it. I'm just telling you for a fact. If Cooper Rush starts on Sunday night, we will lose.
First of all, there's a chance you'll lose even if Dak starts.
Okay, so to your point.
That being said,
the Vikings are tied for the lead in the NFL with the Chicago Bears in sacks.
Yep.
That's not a great place to go if you can't move, right? And what else do the Vikings have on their resume so far?
First cousins.
They've won 3 of their last 4 to get to 3-3. And by the way, do you remember what they did at Arizona against the hottest team in pro football on stage tonight on Fox?
They should have won that game.
They should have won the game because their kicker had a 37-yard walk-off field goal at the buzzer and missed it.
And he gagged it.
And if you don't gag it, you just beat Arizona and they're not undefeated, and you're on their kind of roll, maybe.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And remember, they lost their opener in overtime to the Bengals, which is no shame now.
Right.
But again, it's actually a point for them that they took the Bengals to overtime, right? Okay, so they're a dangerous opponent. I need Dak to be right. And McCarthy talked yesterday about how quarterbacks can get over this injury faster than other positions because there's not quite as much, severe push-off on the calf.
Right.
But remember what he went through with your man Aaron Rodgers back in those 2014 playoffs. He limped through the whole playoff. Remember that?
Yep.
And he limped through the Des Carter game, and he limped up to Seattle, and he had his worst playoff game, to my eye, at Seattle.
Right.
And you have to give him a slight break and slight pass.
Oh, McCarthy, that should have been your first indication about time management, clock management, and decision-making, McCarthy, in that game.
Okay, but wasn't there an onside kick that was botched?
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so that hurt. But Aaron played, by his standards, poorly in that game. Was it some that he didn't have the mobility? He couldn't make you miss a little bit in the pocket?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, so, again, I saw the video of Dak. We've been showing the video. He looked pretty normal.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay? I just know these things linger, these things persist.
What if it ain't? What if it's not a
bite.
thing? What if it's not a thing?
Well, I hope it's not, and I hope you were right, because we need to launch from here. We need to go up to Minnesota. This will be a tough game. You could argue it's our toughest game, you could say, since the opening night at Tampa Bay. Yeah.
Well, the Chargers should have beat you.
Yeah, but Dak Prescott has owned third cousins, and
he didn't. No, he didn't.
And I remind you, my team went up there with Andy Dalton and won last year, but Andy Dalton is way better than Cooper Rush.
And the year before, first cousins came to your place and beat the brakes off you. So
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do.
It's a distant memory.
He
didn't beat the brakes off us, actually.
Brakes.
We had you. You were on the ropes.
Yeah. And then what happened?
Cousins was on the ropes. And all of a sudden, after Dak got hot-handed, they gave it to Zeke 3 straight plays, and we went nowhere. Well, do you remember that?
Now you blame it. So you're going to blame
Jason Garrett.
Oh.
Thank you. That was on Jason Garrett. Remember, that was a big, was it like a Thursday night game, I believe it was. But we own the
First cousin was dealing.
Yeah.
But hold on, wait a minute. So you believe Dak, his injury might be significant, but you don't believe Goat James' injury might be having a nagging injury, huh?
I don't. Because did Dak keep playing after it? No, he threw a walk-off.
It was a walk-off.
Pass. I know, but
he
again,
said he could have.
Okay, well, could he? I don't
I'm just
believe
going
it.
by what he said.
I watched him limp all the way up the tunnel off the field. I didn't see LeBron limp for 1 second after his alleged injury with 6:30 left in the second quarter.
LeBron go
he
down?
played 25 more minutes. Did you see him limp or gimp around?
Did he go down?
No.
Did he go down?
He went down, but he always goes
Okay.
down because
Did
he's
Dak go
the
down?
melodrama king.
I saw
and
Dak run down there, was hugging up CD, and then all of a sudden he come up there,
he wasn't running. He was limping.
and then all of a sudden I see him after the game, he walking like Captain Hook.
He was limping all the way up the
Man,
tunnel.
stop it.
Yeah, and then he had a boot on after the game. Did LeBron leave in a boot from Staples
And they put everybody in the boot
last
now.
Sunday night?
Dude got a hurt elbow, he in a walking boot. I'm like, what did boot got to do with his elbow?
I don't know.
So they put everybody in the boot. They ain't do nothing.
Yep. I don't know. A lot of people are reporting that the Cowboys are 50-50 on planning because they don't want this to linger. They want to make
that
sure
is
it's
Jerry.
done.
Hold on. I don't want to know what no Cowboys. I want to know what Jerry say. Because that's the only one that matter. Mike McCarthy, Kellen Moore, it doesn't matter. The reporters, doesn't matter. What does Jerry say?
Jerry's saying, I got a Super Bowl shot here, and I need my quarterback to play, so I'm going to ignore it and hope it goes away.
Okay.
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.